Vijay, I'll make you there. Okay. So, yeah, warp and woof. I've heard that phrase before. Warp and weft, I've not heard. But
Thana Bana is also said.
Thana
Bana.
Ana Bana, right?
Thana.
Okay. Oh, in Sanskrit, there is that phrase, is it?
Yeah, it's a weaving, Thana and Bana.
Oh. Okay.
That is also to be mentioned in the fabric. Thana Bana.
Ana Bana.
Yes. Yes. Weaving.
What an old tradition it must be. Because thought, it's like food. It's as old as food itself, Now, they say they put leaves and all that thing, etc. And I don't believe this British version of history. I've given up long ago. So everything that is there in the book is wrong. So these tribal people, they didn't have this, they didn't have that, etc. So I think this cloth technology, India was this exporter of cloth, different types of cloth, whatever you want type, including muslin cloth. So anyway, that is Otam Prota. Yeah, Hariji, go ahead. Hari Om. Yeah.
About the pervasiveness or the subtlety point of view, I understood that the senses are subtler than the object.
Did you attend the last class or no?
No, I told you I couldn't because I was my body was unwell.
Oh, correct. No, you have to attend the last class, Hariji. We spent a lot of time on this.
Okay.
And what we said is, Artha is not object. Shankaracharya gives a different meaning to the word Artha.
Okay.
He is giving the meaning Panchabhutas.
Yeah.
So there's no conflict. So Panchabhutas are more subtle than senses. Because objects are not subtler than sense organ, correct?
Okay.
Objects are gross. Objects are gross. Every object that I see here is gross.
So,
yes.
So have I correctly understood now that the Panchabhutas are subtler than the senses?
Correct. Correct.
Okay, then my doubt is clarified.
So Artha is redefined as Panchabhutas.
Okay.
Panchabhuta specific to the sense organs. Okay. Yeah. So the Panchabhuta called Akasha is the cause of the Shravana, the Shrotra Indriya.
Okay.
Like that. Like that it goes. So the entire description is like that.
That is the subtlest.
What is the question again?
No, I have now understood that the Panchabhutas in the nascent form are subtler than the senses before
Correct.
the Panchakarana.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bhagya is there. Go ahead.
Jagmarji, you pointed out that Brahman is technically not the cause, but the Adhishtanam for Jagat, right? Can we say Maya is technically the cause for Jagat?
Yeah. So correct. If I say the world is created, suppose I say world is created. So before analyzing everything, I say this is a creation. If I say I made up my mind, then the Shastram is forced to accept your statement. Okay, if you think there is something has been created, then you need a cause for every creation. And that cause is Maya. Correct, Maya. Then what? Then Maya also should have a cause. Every effect has a cause, but every cause is also an effect of something. Maya should have a cause. And so, yes, Maya has a cause. And that is Brahma. But Brahma is not like Maya, like any other cause.
Yeah.
And that's how the reasoning goes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Then only we get into this, what? Adhyaropa, superimposition. Jagat is a superimposition on Brahma. That gives us the full vision of Advaita Vedanta. So it has been a long time since we studied Maya in this detail, I think, right? We come and go, but here we're getting into some detail. Got an opportunity for it. Anything else? Northern weft weaving. Okay.
You said you will discuss something, the 6 stages of something you mentioned.
Ah,
6 of the
yeah,
Yes.
right. So this the prefix, like dharma, adharma. So this is very famous, right? The A is there, Atma, Anatma. Either it is A, dharma, adharma. But Atma is not Atma. So when a vowel is there in the front of a word, the A becomes An. So Numa Agama will come. And so that is, we know this very well, right? Atma, Anatma. Now the question is, what meaning, what does this prefix do to the word? Okay? It can do one of 6 things. One of 6 things. Okay, if you want to note it down, write this shloka. As usual, our rishis have figured out how to memorize this, right? And people like us can just memorize the shloka so that then you just go along. Okay, write this down. Tat sadrishyam. Tat sadrishyam. Tad abhavascha. Tad anyatvam. Tad anyatvam. Tadalpata, tadanyatvam, tadalpata. Aprashastyam. 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 Virodhascha. Virodhascha. Aprashastyam. Virodhascha. Nanjartha. 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 That Nanjartha. Nakara is there. The next letter is cha, cha, ja, cha, nya. That nya has to be written. Okay? I hope you're following me. Nanjartha. Nanjartha. Okay. Nanjartha shat prakirtitaha. Shat. As in Shanmukam or Shashti Sha. Shat. Prakirtitaha. Okay, let's repeat that. Tat sadrishyam. Tad abhavascha. Tad anyatvam. Tad alpata. Next line. Aprashastyam. Virodhascha. Nanjartha shat prakirtita. Okay. They're not difficult to follow. Just follow along. This prefix A that we say is technically called Nunge. Nunge. N-U-N-J. Nunge. That Nunge that you see in the shloka is that prefix which becomes A, which finally becomes A, right? As in A in adharma. That is called Nunge. Okay. Nanjarthaha shat prakirtitaha. The word, that prefix Nan, the 6 meanings of Nunge are popularly known. well known. Okay, that is what the shloka is saying, right? So what are those? Tat sadrishyam. So we'll come to the sadrishyam later. It's called resemblance. Resemblance. I'll come back to resemblance later. But that's the meaning. Resemblance. Sadrishyam. Tad abhavascha. Absence. Absence. Absence like what? Absence, negation, etc. is used by this word. Abhavaha. Like akrodaha. Akrodah means what? Krodaha is anger. Akrodaha. Absence of anger. Absence of anger. Not there. Anger is not there. For a jnani, anger may not be. Okay. So a person who has no anger, or somebody who has no anger in a particular situation, can be called as akrodaha, right? Or can be referred to that particular state, can be referred as akrodaha, absence of anger, correct? Then what? Tad anyatvam. Anyatvam means what? Something other, something different. So in the sense of difference or distinction, also this is used, Nunge is used. Like abalaha. Abalaha. That person is not a boy. Saha abalaha. He's not a boy, he's grown up. Not a boy. Other than a boy. Abalaha. Apataha. Not a cloth. Not a cloth. So you touch a piece of material and say, oh, it looks like cotton. No, it's not a cloth. It's some other synthetic material. It's not a cloth. Okay. Apataha. So other than, anyatvam. Something other than is used, is also one meaning. The third meaning, anyarthe, tadanyatvam, hede. All right, next. Tadanyatvam, tadalpata. Alpa means little, less, in the sense of smallness, in the sense of smaller quantity. Diminution, diminutiveness, minuteness also is used that way. So, alavanam. Lavanam is salt. Okay. Alavanam is what? When they say alavanam, it's not like there's no salt in the food. There is salt, but very little. Little salt. Salt has been put, but it's little. For me, I need a little more salt. Please give me that salt, whatever, shaker. Alavanam. Ashraddha. Ashraddha is not absence of Shraddha. Shraddha is very little Shraddha is. In certain contexts, Ashraddha can be what? Less Shraddha. Shraddha is there. We all have Shraddha in almost everything. But the question is, what quantity of Shraddha? Correct? Ashraddha. So, alparthe, Nunge. Alparthe, Nunge. That's what we say. Then, fourth one, aprashastyam. Aprashastyam means what? In the sense of unfitness, inappropriateness. Okay, inappropriate, not quite right, not the right time to do something, not the right time or place. That kind of unfitness, inappropriateness. Okay, aprashastyam. Like what? Akaryam. Akaryam. And the word akaryam is used. It is not opposite of karyam. There's absence of karyam, etc. No. What you did is inappropriate. You should not have said it. You should not have done it. No. Those are wrong words. See, that person is hurt because of what you spoke. Akaryam. Okay. Inappropriate. What you did, what the karyam you did, the thing you just did is not appropriate. Okay. That is called akaryam. Similarly,
Unbecoming.
Unbecoming. Akalaha.
Na kartavyam. Na kartavyam. Na kartavyam.
Not appropriate. Not appropriate. Should not have been done. Make sure you keep that in mind. Not kartavyam, if you say it may be different. Yeah, you should not. It was not appropriate at the moment. Akala mrityuhu. Akalahu. not the right time. Akala Mrityu means the person died very young. He could have lived for another 50 years. Akala Mrityu. Kala, not absence of time and all, correct? Not opposite of time. Not the appropriate time. Look at the subtlety there, right? Kala, akala. So that is aprashasyarthe. Then what? Virodhascha. Now we come to this opposite. Virodhascha. Contrary. Something to indicate the oppositeness or contrariness. Okay. Like adharmaha. Adharmaha. Adharmaha is opposite of dharma, not absence of dharma, opposite of dharma. Anyatra dharmat, anyatra dharmat. Opposite of dharma. Asuraha. Asuraha. Asur. Sur asur. Sura is not absence of, it's the opposite of sura. Opposite qualities. Whatever qualities are there in a sura, deva, are the opposite of that is there in the asura. Virodhascha. Yeah. Then ajnanam is another example. Virodharte. Ajnanam. Ajnanam is jnana virodhi. We have to underline this. Not absence of jnana. Absence is abhava. Okay. No, in the word ajnanam, we look at that nunge as opposite of knowledge, not absence of knowledge. You know why? Okay. Do you know how the phone is made? No, I don't know how the phone is made. Okay. Do you know how the clock is made? No, I don't know how the clock is made. If ajnanam were absence of jnanam, then what is the difference between absence of clock jnanam and absence of phone jnanam? Can absences be compared? Absence. Absence means non-existence. What is the difference between clock jnanam, non-existence, and phone jnanam, non-existence? Non-existence cannot have variety, my dear friend. There can't be any variety in non-existence. Non-existence means non-existent, that's all. Virodhi, if you say there is something, and that something is obstructing the knowledge, and that something has the capacity only to obstruct the clock jnanam, and the clock ajnanam alone has the ability to obstruct clock jnanam from occurring in my head. And the phone ajnanam only has the ability to obstruct the phone jnanam in my head. Then you can talk about variety of ajnanams, ajnanam of this, ajnanam of that, etc. Makes sense only if you treat ajnanam as jnana virodhi, not jnana abhava. Lot of detail, is it not? My goodness, just to analyze. We have to analyze all this because this is the bread and butter for us. And one little miss means you go on the wrong track. So everything falls in place once we analyze like. And
What does ignorance become? Ignorance is jnanasya abhava or virodhi of jnana. Ignorance. I mean, the English.
That's why English word ignorance, I don't know. I'm talking about Sanskrit word ajnana. You figure out, you tell me what ignorance is. You do your research and tell me what ignorance is. I've told you about ajnana. You're all experts in English. And so you tell me what the dictionary says about ignorance.
That is ajnana.
They would not have analyzed so much. For us, this analysis is very important. We roughly translate ignorance, ajnana as ignorance. And we understand ignorance as that which is opposed to the knowledge that is being discussed. And it's a specific type of ignorance. And here we call it Moola Vidya. A lot of ignorance is there of so many different things. We are ignorant of pretty much majority of the things in this world. But this Atma ignorance is called Moola Vidya because it's a fundamental ignorance. It's ignorance of the self itself.
Let us come to the Sadrishyam.
Oh, Sadrishyam, I forgot to tell. Sorry. Yeah, likeness. Okay. You know, they give some examples. Anikshuhu. Anikshuhu. The reason I said let's come to it last is because likeness is the last meaning you can come up with for this Nunge, right? Because it's generally opposite, absence of, inappropriate. But likeness means what? Opposite I can understand, but not similarity. Also, this Nunge is used. Anikshuhu. Anikshuhu. Ikshuhu means bow. Ikshuhu is bow. As in bow and arrow. Okay? Bow. Anikshuhu means like the bow. Means of the family of the bow. Means arrow. Anikshuhu is arrow. Okay? The examples they give. And then they give another example. Okay? Abrahmanaha. Brahmanaha means the person. What? He looks like a Brahmana. Means what? He looks so much like a Brahmana. Because he's got all these things. He seems to be wearing this thread also. No? He looks like a Brahmana. Is he a Brahmana? Like that. They use these words. Abrahmana means like a Brahmana. Anikshuhu means like a bow. Means of the family of the bow. Which means arrow. Like that they give examples. It's a rare thing. I don't come across this usage that often. But apparently this usage is. There's one more.
This Upasarga looks like a topic for PhD. Upasarga looks like a topic for PhD in Sanskrit.
Why not? Why not? So why did it all come up? Why did this topic come up? Who can answer this question? Why did this topic come up?
Anatma? Was it?
Yeah, Maheshji, go ahead. Why did this come?
Because of the Avyakritam.
Ah,
Yeah, that's where we have the
where did I mention this? Look up your notes. Somewhere there is a phrase coming. Bodha abodhatmakam.
Oh, okay. Paramatmani.
So Bodha abodhatmakam is what? Bodha is jnanam. Abodha is not ajnana. It is in everything other than Bodha, which is the Kriya Shakti, etc. Can you pause the recording for a second?
Bodha.
Yeah.
So, okay. My question was then, Avyakrita is also one of these sixes.
Sorry, repeat that.
Avyakrita, Namarupa, Satatvam. In that, Avyakrita is also one of these categories.
Yeah, obviously. So what is the meaning of Avyakrita? Vyakrita is
potential.
Potential. So what is Vyakrita is manifested. Avyakrita is unmanifest potential. Therefore, opposite of opposite. So it has to be what?
Virodha.
It has to be Virodharte.
Virodha.
Opposite meanings. Manifest, unmanifest. That un is Virodharte. I mean, Virodharte is a type of anyarthe, correct? Specific type of anya. Anya is other. But here we are referring to virodha. So you are welcome to interpret it, choose it based on, if it is literally an opposite, then you can say virodharthe. Else you can say it's slightly weaker than that, then you say anyarthe. So you can do this analysis in all the shlokas and in the Sanskrit that you're studying, Bhagavad Gita and all. Just pick up a shloka and then like open a page like this and say, okay, look at this. Yomam ajamana dimcha. Yomam ajamana dimcha. Ajam. 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 What is ajam? Meaning of ajam?
Abhava.
Born.
What is,
Not
what
born.
is-
That which
Not
does
born.
not have a.
not born. Ajam. Not born. Unborn.
Anadim.
So ajam. So what is the meaning of the prefix a there? Okay.
Abhava.
Huh?
Abhava.
Abhavarte. Okay, abhavarte means no janma. No janma. Janma na vidyate iti.
Virodharthe also.
No.
So that's so the I don't go with abhavarte here. So I will say virodha. Virodha looks better to me. Yeah, so that like that you have to analyze. So here I think it is the virodha seems better. Seems better. Because birth is the opposite of birth is absence of birth, abhavaha.
Yeah.
Huh?
Virodha means could be death.
Virodha could be death. So this is the way to think about it. See,
Yeah.
birthless, birthless.
So Abhava, I think.
So
Abhava is better.
abhava is better. Correct. Correct. See that? It's not obvious. It's not obvious at all. It takes a while. Okay. Okay. Mam ajamanad anadimcha.
That's the same thing. Yes.
Yeah. Anadi. Adihi na vidyate. So
Absence.
Abhava.
correct. Absence. Because if you say opposite, then what will happen? What will happen? What will be the meaning? Adi. What is the opposite of Adi?
Anta.
Anta. The meaning of Anadi is not Anta. Okay. Anadi means absence of Aditvam. Good. Next. Yoma majamanadimcha veti lokamaheshwaram asammudassamatyeshu asammudaha. Let me think what happens. So, sammudaha confused. Asammudaha not confused.
Virodha.
Absence.
And
Why not? Absence.
I take it as virodha.
Virodha.
Anyarthe.
Virodha.
Virodha. Virodha is better. Virodha is
Anyarthe.
better. I don't know about Anyartha. Virodha is better. See, opposite. Because either I am confused or I am knowledgeable. Opposite gives a better meaning. Anya and all is a bit weak, I feel. Okay? So now you follow now? You follow how this thing goes? Yeah. Ahimsa, samata, tushtihi, tapodanam, yasho, ayashaha, bhavanti bhava, bhutanam, mattayeva. So many nanjas are there. Every shloka, there is at least one or two. Here it's a ahimsa is there and ayashaha is there. What about ahimsa? Ahimsa.
Virodha.
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 Could be abhava also.
Could be abhava also. Could be abhava
Yeah, because
also.
it's a absence of himsa, right?
Yeah. Could be abhava also. Sometimes absence and opposite may give you the same meaning also. May give the same. Okay. So the shloka doesn't prevent us from interpreting it that way. So, yes. So now, so vikampena yogena yujyatena atra samchayah. So saha avikampena. So everywhere this Nunge is coming all over. Good. So we will watch it. Okay. Right. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Thank you, Jagmarji.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Dhanyavada, Jagmarji.